Good evening, guys. Welcome to my advertising page. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, it is about it's 11:01. Sorry, backwards. It's actually 10:01. But it's 10:01 night here back in Pennsylvania. Here's my thing. What I thought is, unlike any other advertising page, I'm going to beta test every site I put up. Unlike most sites, where there's just plaster up banners after banners after banners. And you know, I hate these sites. I'm sure you do too. Because you see them, and you collect them, and you're like, hey, you have no idea how to use it, right? What I'm doing is the ones I signed up for them, I'm testing them, see what works, what don't work. And then you can see the banner page on probably the left side of the page. On the right side, you can see a full description on how to use the site, and even the advertising sites that you should use to get massive results from every site you see on here. So, you know, when I say advertising, I'm gonna make you blast that shit. Because here's how it works. See, the advertising link over here. You see a full description. They're gonna show you how to really make that site just drive traffic to your site. Because this is how you make signups and sales. Hey, did you know this? Show the advertising page on this side over here. Every job listings. Each one have it for a link. Every time somebody signs up under you, you get paid a good commission. Click on CPA. What's the CPA? Click for action. I mean, every time somebody does something on that site, you get commissions. So check out the research online. Check for your link. And I would start using them on this advertising page, because I tell you, it's going to work. Like I said, unlike any other site that I see online, because I see advertising sites that never shit. Either try one, just try to sell your advertising package, or two, instead of selling the banners. What the fuck is that, right? What is that shit? No, what I want to do is show you how to use these sites. So you're going to have massive results from each site. And you'll see the banner, and then you'll see a full description, clear links that you should be using right now. And how to use them, because that's very important. I want you to really read this. These certain sites, you'll have how to use them to get massive results to your website. Now, before I go, I want to say one more thing. This site will be changing all the time. That way I can keep up to date with all the advertising that's changing, going on. I mean, we look at Facebook right now. You can't even advertise half the stuff that you used to. There's strict rules. Google Plus, Google AdSense, Bing, all of them have strict rules now. So it has to be careful. What I want to do is keep you updated on what you can and cannot do as well. So, here's the thing. Don't worry about what you can't do. Just follow the directions that I tell you to, and I will keep you updated as you go along. So follow the directions, and also book of this page because, like I said, it's changing all the time now on the internet. So you have to really, keep up to date with it, or else, as stupid camera, or else, well, you'll be left out in the cold. Sorry about the focus thing. I have a cheap camera on my computer. So bottom line is this. You're going to view the site. I want you can watch this video as soon as possible. If you can't understand what I'm saying, I'm sorry. Until you get it. Yeah, I cerebral palsy. Yes, I like to drink all the time. I wish I had a few drinks today. But I'll tell you, that don't mean I'm not doing what I'm saying. If you don't believe me, scroll down now and check out any banner I put up there as an advertising page you should accept. And go over here and you'll see a full description on how to use that site to maximize your advertising efforts. Hey, could be a blog, your website, click back affiliate links, click better now so you can use anything you want, it'll work. However, just make sure that these links are sensitive because, like, Traffic App will be the first one. You put a link in there, and then you want to go to click for points. If you ever see it coming up, it may have been suspended or rejected. So you want to make sure that your advertising are accepted. All this will be displayed below. This is just a summary. The bottom line is, I'm going to make sure that your site is getting maximum exposure. I'm going to work to the nail to go for free traffic as it works. But all that's going to be honest with you, you're going to have to pay money to paid advertising. It's not going to be that much. It's going to be you. I'm going to keep it as cheap as I can. But I also want to make it a quality service so we're going to get sales and signups. That's my goal. That's what I want. And I'm sure that's what you want. So, I'm going to say good night for now. There'll be other videos below to explain everything. So, good night for now, and I wish you the best on here. Like I said, my goal is to help you. That's what I always said. Help you to help yourself. I will help you. But you have to take that effort, and you have to follow directions in order to make it work. And think about this. When you're in college, you do what the professor says, or you fail. So, I'm not a professor by far, but I'm just saying, I'm gonna test these over and over and over again, and update daily. All you got is follow directions. So, until next time, see ya. Have a great night, morning, year, and whatever. But really do put on this page. So we updated like all the time. Okay. Good night. Peace out.